Mary Lake went from wide open and deep to filled over a 40-year period. Upstream erosion, construction, and a cornfield north of the pond filled it with muck. A few times after heavy rains, a wide swatch of mud would flow from the cornfield into the pond. The current also shifted over time as muck filled in and the water made new paths. We expected the project to suck all the muck out of Mary Lake. We thought Suck the Muck was about dredging all the source of phosphorus-rich muck from streams and ponds feeding into the Madison Lakes. The plan sent to us riparian owners described a 5.4-acre area to be dredged. That area was outlined on a map and described in the text. The plan showed that trees would be cleared, while piers and erosion areas would be avoided. There are no piers, just fallen trees that collect muck. The plan also shows how the area would be protected, but the details are confusing. A construction pad is shown along a paved road. The only paved road is at the dredging location, and that seemed logical, and other erosion measures look to be in place. But they aren't sucking all the muck. They're leaving a 30-foot edge of muck along the shoreline, and the fallen trees are left behind. This wasn't according to the plan we saw, and it didn't seem logical. The plan was to eliminate phosphorus sources, so why would half of it be left behind? Initially, we were told by Michaels in the county that the DNR would not permit them to dredge that 30 foot from shore, but the DNR says they did not put that restriction on the dredging. The next explanation was that fallen trees created a space by the shore for fish and fauna to grow. You can see from this photo that trees collect muck for islands, and the first fauna to grow was an invasive plant, watercress. Also, dredging on the east side is right up to the shoreline along much of the land-filled area. This is contradictory to how the 30-foot rule was applied. And the dredging site hasn't been maintained very well. The pad installed there is only half covering the area. There is no protection on the grass, and they're launching from unprotected, eroded areas. The riparian owners were given an opportunity to provide feedback and learn more about the plan with a public hearing, but the letter written on October 19th wasn't sent until November 11th. The deadline for requesting a public hearing was past due by then. So we're a bit confused, concerned, and disappointed. Fallen trees remain, so they will continue to collect muck unless the county removes all of the phosphorus source, and the 30-foot rim of muck leaves the shoreline a mess. A person would sink to their neck in soft muck if they tried to walk to the deeper water's edge. All in all, the project seems like a half plan. It's only removing half the muck, leaving the fallen trees, and it would appear to have stirred things up and exposed more muck to wash out than it took out.